Nick Avocado, he's been 2 steps ahead of us this whole time. Dane, have you seen the weight loss from Nick Avocado?
Not yet.
Watch this.
So I am the villain.
He's the villain!
And he's skinny, Dane.
What?
He's skinny out of nowhere.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
I didn't even think it was him because he was so quiet. Like, you know, normally he never shuts up. I just figured like I'd hear him before he did the reveal.
You feel the ground shaking before you walk. Oh, no.
Wow. I can't believe it.
All right. Well, we've already made one video about Nick Avocado. Me and my wife Mary did, and I wanted to share it with Dane and also talk about a couple of things as more just kind of the aftermath of what's happened and some things that we didn't talk about in the previous video. Has this been the plan all along? Has he always been 2 steps ahead? And actually, is he maybe 3 steps ahead to where this video was pre-recorded and he's actually ripped and swole now?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just bamboozled all the time. I don't know. So currently, after this big announcement, this thing exploded. This video from Nick Avocado saying he's 2 steps ahead has 33 million views.
Wow.
Nick Avocado's channel, which averaged around, 100,000 views a day, according to Social Blade, hit 38 million views in one day.
Oh my God.
He's gained 350,000 subscribers. He's jumped over 4 million. He's closing in on me, Dane.
Wow.
He's going to surpass this channel in subs. This is the war on Nick Avocado. We can't let this happen. Don't let it happen. Please subscribe. But the estimated earnings from that one video on Social Blade, it's a very wide gap, but it's anywhere from like 12,000 to 200,000, right?
Wow.
And what I know about averages and stuff like that, let me just plug it in real quick. Let's see, 33 million. So my figures on how much Nick has made is more around this amount. $260,000, excuse me. That's based on averages that I'm aware of, and maybe he doesn't get as good ads as I do. Maybe he does. Maybe it's even better. But to get 33 million views and probably make around $200,000 off of one video, I would say that's a win. That's a win, right?
That's a huge win.
And just take it from the man himself. This is him on his TikTok dancing to his own voice.
This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. It's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings.
I don't know how I feel right now, Dave. He's just dancing to his own audio. It's got 3 million likes.
Wow.
But he's just going around everywhere and he's just dancing.
And he looks like Lex Luthor and...
No. He looks like No, Dane. This is him. He's the Team Fortress 2 scout.
Wow.
He's changed into who he's been meant to be all along.
2 steps ahead.
He's just dancing out in, I guess, Arizona. So the one thing that never made sense to me, like the skin, right? Like his jawline is still tight. Did he have like a facelift or something? How long has he actually been this weight? But when he's jumping around here, you can definitely see like there is the extra skin is there. It's just under his shirt. Definitely has it. But I mean, that's just part of it. After you get to the size that he was, and then crash diet back down to nothing.
That's crazy.
Crash diet?
Crash diet.
So many. I mean, he said it took 2 years, and I believe that. But like, I've never had any doubt that he could do it because of his history, and like he used to be like a health eating channel, basically.
Right. So he knew exactly what to eat to speed things up, and
so many people there's so many people that are mad at him. They're like mad that people are like praising that he lost the weight. It's odd. I don't know if it's like jealousy or what it is, but there are people that are mad that he lost the weight.
He lost the weight? Really?
It's not that he lost the weight, but that everyone's like celebrating that he lost. It's the internet, Dane. Everyone's got to be mad at something, but it's odd. It's very odd. But he ain't done dancing though. He's just dancing on everybody. He's like, yeah, I did it. Is he Macarena? Yeah, he's hitting the Macarena, Dane. Macarena. It's the same dude, I swear.
Wow. Wow.
So, but talking about the 2 steps ahead, there was an old interview that I wanted to show you from where he talks about it when he was still larger. Now, this is James Marriott. This is an interview he did with Nick Avocado back 40 years ago.
My goal, actually, people laugh about it, but it is my goal. Watch, it's going to happen. I'm going to do these mukbangs for another year or 2 and then see where I'm at. And then I'm going to lose weight and then show everyone how to lose weight doing my thing. And I don't even know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something with weight loss.
Can you see yourself doing like lifestyle content? That would be the most ridiculous shift.
So he's already talking about how he's going to do it, right? He's like, I'm going to do it. You know, it's going to happen. It's been a plan. And so this is the part that it loses me. Like he talks about it being a social experiment at the beginning of the, in the video he posted. And I just think, well, my God, what an awful, what is the results of the social experiment?
Yeah, I want to hear those stats. You know?
Yeah, so this I'm saying this before all the success, right? Like him getting all these views, like this is going to blow it. Like his channel is going to continue from here if he does it right. 3 years from now, if he's like, got 30 million subscribers, people are going to be like, Nick Avocado did it. He was genius, right? Pre that, I think that what a brain dead, like who in their right mind would go and gain all that weight for like 7 years, do all the stuff that he did, the OnlyFans stuff, all the weird things, and make like a huge joke of yourself and call it it's an experiment.
Well, see, Ken.
I don't believe that.
Well, see, Ken, I just wanted to reveal right now that I've been doing this social experiment as well.
Oh my God.
And eventually, it's going down. I'm still waiting on that part, and doing the same thing.
So, I mean, I'm kind of of 2 minds, right? I do buy into it was a plan. Like, it's always, you can always plan to lose weight. Everyone does it. It's just, Nick has shown everyone how he can actually just do it. Everyone doubted for so long, it's making everyone mad. But it's like everyone always plans to lose weight. So I wonder if like the plan to lose weight and then show everyone it was an afterthought after you became Nick Avocado. Like the meme,
right?
And he was just saying it, and then he finally locked in and did it, or if he was actually legitimately planning this from the start. And I'm in the camp of that he got into this character, maybe, for views or for whatever reason that he did it, got lost in it. I definitely think he got lost in the sauce for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Eventually, either through willpower or Ozempic or crack or whatever he did, lost the weight. And it's actually, it's really brilliant on his part. I will give him credit for this, of doing it so suddenly. Like if he would have slowly done the weight loss over time and like vlogged it, nobody would care.
That's true.
Not in comparison to people would care, but not like this. But just to suddenly shock everyone, that is smart. That is very clever on his part. Like to record, he recorded ahead.
Record enough footage to where you can, take 7 months off when it's actually been 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
just,
pretty intelligent.
That's smart. So good on him for that. That is pretty goddamn good.
For the mukbang stuff, I was already into like the lifestyle, and I was like into the life, like a certain type of life story where it was like not using too many chemicals. It was very like natural, kind of hippie-ish type of stuff. So I am kind of wired that way anyway. So I definitely feel like I'm gonna come up with something good. I can't wait. And yeah, I say 30.
That's what I've been saying. Like he's already, like the eating part is like and I guess that's what's so shocking about it too when you go back and like think about the whole story. Like the fact that he became this here was like so crazy to begin with.
Yeah.
From the way he was. But then there's also like the stories of like the communities that he was in, like with the eating and like being vegan and stuff, and how like toxic that was in itself. So again, like there's enough argument from what we know and then what's been said that you can argue that it was a plan the whole time and he was always going to do this, or that it wasn't. And, it was either for content or for he just got fed up and, who knows. But there's kind of enough there to go both ways. But, coming from his mouth, it's the whole plan. Again, I doubt it, but the results, man, that's results is what matters, Dane.
That's true. And he got them. He's getting them. So here's the crazy part is he was eating all of these yummy foods and he probably hated every bit of it.
You think he was miserable the whole time?
I think he was miserable the whole time. And
he was torturing himself for us so that we'd have content. He became a lolcow. He became part of the girl world, one of the most toxic worlds to be a part of, all for us and him, monetary wise. And also to Nick's credit, he did a video with Hungry Fat Chick, who is a mukbang channel who has done it for the fetish side of things. But she's one of the, if not the only, like, nice one out of all of them. She's like one of the non-toxic ones. And she even like was talking about how she was going to stop doing it because health reasons. And a lot of her viewership just like abandoned her because they were also there for the fetish. So Nick did a video with her, right? It's like this hour-long video to where, it's got almost 200,000 views and like she's averaging 180,000 views, not even half of that in like her normal content. So me and Mary actually thought that was actually kind of sweet of him to like go on her channel out of like all the ones that he could have went and do like a video with.
Right,
so,
try to help her out a little bit.
How dare I've been hating on Nick for years,
long time.
How dare he do something wholesome? How dare he flip the script like this on me?
Was the whole Nikocado Avocado thing the whole? We knew it was a character. We knew it was a character. That was
always a character. Yeah.
But was he such a bad? Did he play the character so well?
He was just so good at it.
Actually, a good dude, and he's just chill. And he's here to help his homies out.
I think that version of Nick Avocado actually exists in there, and it just brought out a little more. Time will tell. But I'm still suspicious on like how Nick is behind the scenes. I'm just saying that stuff's going to come from somewhere. Well, I don't know if we've seen his husband or not. I haven't seen anything about that. I don't know if his husband joined him on his weight loss journey or not.
Or
if he's staying out of the way. I don't know about that or not, but. Yeah, and then going back to like the interview, right, where he's talking about like he's going to do it like this. Like I said, this is 4 years ago, and I'm still wondering like if it was again intentional or not, or if it was like the things that everyone was saying that they hoped for him that he does it and he just like latched onto it. Was like I'm gonna do that. Either way, he did it, right? So
yeah.
Who cares really at the end of the day? And from content creation standpoint, I am curious to where he's going to continue to take this, because like mukbangs and all that, they're not my cup of tea, and they're a very niche, very small niche, like in the existence of entertainment. Like you can be successful in whatever you want to do on YouTube, but with this momentum that he has as a content creator, it's very important to keep the momentum going. So I want to see like interviews. I want to see a shift in his content I don't know to what, but it doesn't need to keep being about him eating, because a majority of the people that are, a majority of the people that are coming to watch him aren't watching him eat. Like probably I'd imagine like the view duration on his video, as soon as he starts eating, it probably just falls off a cliff, because that's the same thing I do when it gets to that point. I'm like, okay, anyway, whatever, I don't care.
Right.
I want to know more about what's going on with him. I want to know more about what's going on in that bald head he's at. And why did he shave his head? He had a nice hair head. Why did he shave it? I wonder. Yes, maybe it's just to make the transformation more of a contrast. I don't know. What do you think, Dane? What do you think he goes from here? What do you think he does next?
Well, he's going to continue his witchcraft, which is what made him lose the weight, right? That and smoking crack, one or the other. And
I'm drinking. Oh God. Got me. He's working that hoodoo, yeah.
And I don't know. I think he's gonna. I see him going. He's gonna do a health channel. He's gonna like review people who are talking about losing weight. And he's gonna turn the complete 180, and he's gonna start making fun of the fat people. And he's gonna be like, you know what? This is not what you do to lose weight. And he's gonna become that guy. He's gonna become that guy on the other side. He's just gonna be. He's taking the other side of the coin. I think he's doing it.
I think another interesting video that he could make, and I guess he already may be on top of this. This one's free though, but if he reacts to himself, because right now the story is like, it was just a bad dream, it didn't happen kind of thing. But if he like just goes and like does a reaction video to himself and talks about what was going on, I think that would do numbers as well. And I'd probably watch that, and I'd probably make a video about it also. Just saying, just saying. If you're out there watching, just, come on, we can work together on this. But just the numbers by themselves are crazy to me. Like, it's not even down here. Like, he's kind of been over, like, he had like I think this was like, when was this? I think maybe this was peak back here, like in the late 2021, early 2022. And it went down, and like this big jump right here is like the Oompa stuff, I think.
Yeah, okay.
And then, it kept going down. Like 3-4 million views a month is it's still good. Yeah, it's still a lot. Like you're still a full-time content creator, right? But it was definitely continuing on its way down. And maybe it was just time. Maybe it was just time to pull the plug and do it. And like I said, I am glad he did it. It is interesting to see how many people are mad that like us. I'm over here like, man, I need to lose weight, and then he shows up and just like does it. And I'm like, right? How dare you?
I can't wait till I see his videos of how he did it.
Yeah, well, I mean, weight loss, it's hard. If it was easy, everyone would be fit and skinny, but it's difficult. It is difficult, like having the willpower, because your body fights against you. Like we've talked about this. You start going into a calorie deficit, and the more you go into a deficit, the more your body fights back. And that's why like Ozempic is such a big deal now, because it gets rid of that craving for you. Wild stuff. If you guys know anything else about Nick that's been going on that we should talk about, let us know, because it's a friggin' hot topic, and I am genuinely actually happy for the guy. I'm glad he's done it. I'm still have my reservations about like if he's going to be a good guy or not, if he's going to be toxic or not. But it's been many years. The trust has to be built. I can't just trust him overnight. But yeah, remember this video, I guess, in like 4 years, whenever he's suddenly one of the biggest health channels on the platform, or not. We'll see if it ages well. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Say toast to my friends. I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
That's a lot of crack.